Hey everyone, ready to dive into something kind of cool today? We're talking AI and skincare.
And it's not just about,
Oh,
vanity.
trust me, I'm here for the vanity aspect too, but I know it's bigger than that.
Right. It's really about how we care for our skin using technology that, wasn't even a thing a few years ago.
Totally. Ditching those generic routines everyone seems to have. Speaking of which, you sent over this article about it. What's the big idea? Why is personalized skincare suddenly such a big deal?
Well, it's always been kind of the holy grail, you know? Everyone wants that perfect routine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But even with the best dermatologists, it was tough.
Yeah, you're just seeing them once, right?
Exactly. It's one snapshot in time. Plus, the sheer number of products out there, it's overwhelming.
Oh, 100%. Information overload is an understatement. Okay, so how is AI actually changing the game? Because I feel like I've heard personalized skincare forever.
This is where it gets cool. The article mentioned how AI can analyze your skin in such detail,
Yeah.
way beyond what we can see.
So even more than, like, staring in the mirror every morning hoping for a miracle.
Exactly. It can detect wrinkles, pores, redness.
Okay, so it sees the stuff we obsess over, but even better.
Way better. And it uses this data to create a routine that's actually tailored to you. Like imagine taking a selfie and boom, an AI tells you exactly what your skin needs. Ingredients, the whole shebang.
Hold on, back up a bit. How's it even seeing my skin? What's the tech behind that?
Okay, so picture this. AI uses computer vision. It's basically seeing your skin, but on a whole other level. Then it gets even cooler. There's
Yeah.
machine learning. Think of it like identifying a plant. The more plants you see, the better you get at recognizing them, right?
Yeah.
It's the same for AI. It analyzes tons of data, tons of skin images, so it gets smarter over time.
Okay, so it's like having a superpowered dermatologist in my pocket. But is it just about better product recommendations? Or is there more to it?
Oh, there's definitely more to it. Imagine no more blindly picking products based on marketing hype. This is about getting a product tailored to your skin's unique needs.
So you're telling me I could say goodbye to my ever-growing collection of skincare products that just don't work?
Exactly. Think about it. You enter all your skin data, your lifestyle, maybe even if you prefer floral or citrus
Okay,
scents.
getting specific, I like it.
Right. This AI takes all that and basically creates a unique formula for your skin.
No way.
Yeah.
So instead of me trying to figure out what hyaluronic acid even is, the AI is like, here's your perfect serum.
You got it. It's not just picking ingredients from a list, though.
Oh,
This tech can analyze thousands of compounds, how they work together, how your skin reacts.
okay, now that sounds seriously high-tech, but is this really happening now, or is this like way in the future?
It's becoming more real every day. There are already companies doing it.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Think about the early days of smartphones.
Okay, I see where you're going.
They existed, but not like they do now, right?
Yeah.
We're kind of at that stage.
So is this big brands getting in on the action, or more like smaller companies?
It's both, actually. Some big beauty brands are investing a ton in AI research, but then you've got these startups too.
Interesting. So more options for us skincare junkies, I guess.
Exactly. Do you go with the familiar brand or something new and hyper personalized? That's going to be the question.
For sure.
Well,
Okay, but before we get too lost in the world of personalized serums, the article also mentions sustainability,
oh, yeah.
which is huge these days.
Yeah.
So how does AI factor into making skincare more eco-friendly?
Well, one of the biggest issues is waste, right? Products that don't work, packaging, the whole deal.
Yeah, it
AI can help reduce that a lot.
makes sense. If it's actually made for you, you're less likely to toss it.
Exactly. But it's not just about us tossing stuff out at home. It can optimize the whole system, sourcing ingredients, even how things are made in the first place.
Oh, wow. So it's like eco-friendly from start to finish.
You got it. Less waste, better for the planet.
Yeah.
Plus, there's the whole transparency thing.
Oh, good point. People want to know what's in their products these days.
Right. And AI can help track ingredients from the source all the way to you.
No more mystery ingredients.
Yeah.
Finally.
Right. But it's not all perfect. All this data does bring up some concerns.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. We're basically giving an AI all this info on our skin.
It's a big deal.
So what's being done to protect our privacy?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's a lot of personal data.
That's the tricky part. The rules around AI are still being figured out.
I bet. It's such a new field.
Right. So for now, look for companies that are upfront about their data practices. Make sure they're using things like encryption.
Okay, so it's about being a little cautious, which I think is good advice for, like, any new tech. Right?
Definitely. This isn't just about skincare, it's bigger than that.
It's about how tech is woven into our lives now. Okay, so we've got personalized serums, sustainable skincare, but then there was this whole other level in the article, predicting the future of our skin.
This is where it gets really wild, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Are we talking pre-crime, but for wrinkles? Like, tell me my skin's going to break out before it happens.
Not quite, but kinda. AI can look at your skin now, your genetics, your lifestyle, even the pollution in your city,
Okay, that's a lot of data points.
and use it to predict potential issues down the line.
So instead of reacting to a breakout, my skincare routine could prevent it.
You got it. Preemptive skincare.
Okay, that sounds both amazing and, I'll be honest, a tiny bit creepy.
It's like something out of a movie, right?
Totally. But is it even possible? Or is that, like, way, way in the future?
We're not at the point where we can predict every wrinkle, but things are moving fast.
I bet.
There are already tools that look at your genes to see what your skin might be prone to.
So instead of just looking in the mirror, it's like having this AI crystal ball.
Exactly. And that leads to another big piece of this, wearable technology.
Okay, so before we went to a break, things were getting really futuristic. We were talking about AI predicting our skin's future, but then you threw wearables into the mix.
Right, because it's not just about what we put on our skin anymore.
Exactly. It's got to be the devices, too.
And all the data they can collect. Think about it, like you're wearing a smartwatch, but it's not just tracking your steps.
Yeah.
It's measuring your skin's hydration, how much sun you're getting,
Yeah.
even things like elasticity, pigmentation,
So, like, way more than just fitness stuff.
way more. And that data goes straight to the AI, right?
Okay, but what does the AI do with all that?
Imagine this. Your smartwatch tells your AI skincare app, hey, they've been out in the sun a lot today.
Okay.
And the app's like, boom, time to recommend a serum with higher SPF, or even like, don't forget that soothing mask tonight.
Okay, now that is what I'm talking about. It's like having a personal skincare assistant who's, like, actually paying attention.
Right. No more guessing. And this is where it gets really interesting, especially for preventing problems down the line.
Oh, yeah.
What if your smartwatch could tell if you were having like an eczema flare-up before you even noticed?
Seriously.
Yeah,
Our devices could do that.
we're getting there. Think about it. AI is already being used in healthcare to read medical scans and stuff.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's not that far off to think it could analyze our skin, too.
That's wild, but also kind of amazing.
Right, because the earlier you catch something, the better, right?
Absolutely.
Ah.
Okay, so we've gone from personalized serums to basically our devices acting as, like, mini dermatologists.
And we're only just getting started.
I know, right? It's kind of a lot to take in.
Huh.
But it does make you wonder, with all this AI, what about, like, the human element?
That's the big question, right? Will we even need dermatologists anymore?
Exactly.
Here's the thing, though. AI is a tool. It's powerful, but it can't replace human expertise.
So it's more about working with AI, not being replaced by it.
Totally. Think of it like this. Your AI skincare assistant can handle the analysis, the product recommendations.
Okay, I like it.
But sometimes you need a human, someone who gets it, you know?
Totally. Like for diagnosis or just to, like, talk through your concerns.
Exactly. And honestly, I think that's the future. AI and dermatologists working together.
The best of both worlds.
Right.
This has been a wild ride. I feel like we've only scratched the surface of AI and skincare.
Oh, for sure. And this is just the beginning. Who knows what's next?
I can't wait to find out. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the future of skincare. Until next time, stay curious.